Hey guys, what's up? Chris Zoupa here. I'm in an incredibly good mood today because I'm very excited to share the solo from Gloryhole by Steel Panther with you. It is a hilarious song with some really sick riffs but an even sicker solo. So let's take a look. Alright, what an erotic solo, but before we get too excited we need to talk about the tuning, which is drop C sharp, which goes C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, F sharp, A sharp, and a D sharp. So get yourself in tune and we'll get started. Alright guys, let's have a look at the first section. I want to start off with a big bend on 12 of the first string, full tone if you will, and then when I hold it at the top I'm going to hit two triplets. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm going to go to sort of do another bend into a pull off to 10. So I've got bend, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I bring it down and pull off to 10. Then after that I'm going to do a pull off from 12 to 10 on the second string, and then I'm going to pluck 12 to 10 on the third, fourth and fifth string, and that's going to sound like this. At the end of that I'm going to resolve those pick notes on 8 of the fifth. Add some sexy vibrato if you wish it be. So let's have a look at what we've got thus far at a gentleman's pace. Hopefully that's all making sense. Then I work into this phrase. Bit of that sexy mixolydian sound there. So I'm doing a hammer on from 10 to 12 of the fifth string, and then I'm playing 10, 12 on the fourth, and then I want to play 10, 12 on the third, and then resolve to the 11 with some vibrato to get that good time major third sound. Oh, that warms my 90s heart. And then it goes into this. So to finish off that section, I do like to add a pinch harmonic. There is one on the record, but it doesn't matter enormously so. I'm playing 9 of the third string, and then I pull off to the 7 at the end of that bend. And that'll get us ready for section 2. So let's do what we've got thus far from the start of this section, take it relatively slowly, and then do it again with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. Alright, let's have a look at the second section. This is quite choppy, so keep it a little bit even, a little bit squealy as well. So a slight pinch harmonic, very staccato with a lot of cutoffs. I'm playing 9, 7 on the third string, and then I want to play 9, 8, 7 on the fourth, and then I'm jumping to 9 of the fifth. Then I work into this phrase. Let's slow that down. What I've got here is a pull off from 9 to 7 on the fourth string, and then I jump to 9 of the fifth, and then I jump back down to 7 of the fourth. There we go. At the end of that, it's jumping over here. Now, if I didn't mention in the first section, the chord progression is changing in such a manner that we are sort of jumping keys. So it does sort of feel like we're doing a pentatonic over here, and then a similar pentatonic over here as well. So we're going, what I had over here, a bend up and back into a pull off from 12 of the third string pulling off to 10. At the end of that, I was just playing 12, 10 as regular notes. So I've got the bend into the pull off and then two picked notes. Alright, let's take it from the start. Alright, then I work into this phrase. Let's slow that down. I'm going to do a pull off from 12 to 10 on the fourth, then jump to 12 of the fifth, then I go. So let's slow that down. I do a hammer on from 10 to 12 on the fourth after that, Then I want to jump to 10 of the third. At the end of that, I'm playing a slight bend on 12 of the third and then adding some vibrato. All together, that's going to sound like this. All right, let's take it from the start. Add that chunk, and there's one more little part I want to add at the end as well. Okay, now the last bit just goes. Let's slow that down. I'm starting with that pull off again from 12 to 10 on the 4th, and then jumping to 12 for the 5th, and then I'm adding a hammer on from 10 to 12 for the 4th. So this is exactly the same as what we had in the previous section. Chunk rather. At the end of that, I'm playing 10 of the 3rd, and then pulling off from 12 to 10. At the end of that, I'm going to resolve that to 12 of the 4th. So all together. Alright, let's have a look at the whole section relatively slowly, and then I'll do it again even slower with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. Alright, section 3. This is really, really fun to play. I want to start off with a hammer on from 10 to 11 using my middle to my ring on the 3rd string. And then I'm going to work backwards down this chromatic lick. I'm going to play 10 to 9 on the 1st string. And then I'm going to play 12, 11, 10, 9 on the 2nd and 3rd string. So all together. One more because it's so fun. Good. And then we go into this phrase. It's going to be a similar idea. I'm going to have a pull off at the start. So I'm going to have a little bit of legato, right? The other one was a hammer on. I'm going to pull off here and then just working through some chromatics in a staccato-ish manner. So what I'm doing here is a pull off from 10 to 9 on the 2nd. And then I'm playing 12, 11, 10, 9 on the 3rd and 4th string. At the end of that, I'm sliding from 10 to 8 on the 5th. Let's have a look at what we've got thus far, nice and slow. Okay, hope you're digging that. It's very fun to play. Then we work into this. So what I've got here is sort of working up that pentatonic shape again, and then some cheeky whammy action. So what I was doing here is hammering 10 to 12 of the 5th, then picking 10 to 12 on the 4th and 3rd string, and then I want to play 10 of the 2nd string, let that ring for one part of this triplet, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to have 5 whammy flutters, but if I'm counting, I think of it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully that's making sense. That's pretty much all of section 3. So let's try it relatively slowly and then do it again even slower with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. Alright, let's have a look at the last section. I want to start off with a slide into 17 of the 2nd string. When I get there, I'm going to add a semitone bend. And then I'm going to add some trem, or if we want to be very specific, I'm playing pretty damn fast triplets. So I kind of think of this as either 4 triplets or 2 groups of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I go, so from the top of that bend, I hit it again, pull down, and then I want to pull off from 15 to 13. Okay, after that I want to play this. So what I'm doing here is I'm playing a regular 15, a quickly bent 15, and then a vibratoed 15. So all together thus far. Hopefully that's making sense. And then I have a leading note from 10 of the 2nd string. And then I work into some, I guess what would be in standard tuning, kind of pentatonics in D minor. So, but you know, we're in a different key, but shape-wise, we're going to be dancing around between 10 and 13. So I've got that leading note from 10 of the second, and then I want to work through a couple of pentatonic licks. So we'll work through the first group, which is a group of 6. What I'm doing here is a pull off from 13 to 10 on the second, and then I'm rolling down using the cheeky flat 5, playing 13, 12, 10 on the third string. Only 1 pick per string there, so it's quite legato-y, and then I was resolving that to 12 with the 4th. So from the leading note, okay, from there, what I'm doing here is just a quick group of 4. I'm playing 12, 10 on the third string as a pull-off, 12, 10 on the 4th string as a pull-off. So I should have a leading note, 6 notes, and then 4 notes. Okay, then I want to do a pretty similar idea, but instead of starting on a pull-off, I'm going to start from 10 of the second string. So this one's only going to have 5 notes. So it's exactly the same notes, but I'm just playing 10 of the second, 13, 12, 10 on the third, and then 12 of the 4th. And as I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 notes there. And then I'm going to follow that up with the same 4-note group we had before. 12, 10 on the third as a pull-off, 12, 10 on the 4th as a pull-off. So let's go in from that leading note now. Hopefully that's all making sense. And then there's just a little bit at the end. So what I'm doing at the end of that is I was playing 13, 12, 10 on the third string, and then just 12, 10 on the 4th, and then I'm going to play 12, 11, 10 on the 5th and slide to 8. So I'm going to go. So that's pretty much the whole solo. Let's take it from the slide into the 17 with a bit of the trem, and then work into those sexy blues phrases. One more time with some tabs. And that was the solo to Gloryhole by Steel Panther. Hope you guys have enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all very soon.